Have you ever thought about what is truly abstract? I think I'm a little abstract. One sec. Okay, there we go. Hello everybody, this is That Manga Dude, and welcome to a very, very special video. This will be the first type of manga retrospective / mangaka retrospective I'm going to be doing on this channel. It's going to be more of an essay type, so just wanted to give you a heads up. It's going to be very different from my typical videos. It will be very heavily edited, and we'll have a lot of cuts and things like that, so I hope you enjoy. But let's get started right now. Manga as we know it today features art styles that range from intricately detailed to looser, more stylized visuals. Been reading manga for over 17 years now, and I've noticed that I've begun to really appreciate the artists who push the boundaries of expression through manga, like artist Taiyo Matsumoto and Natsume Ono. There is one newer artist on the block, who I think exhibits an extremely unique art style that incorporates abstract concepts as well as surrealism to create some of the most beautiful and fascinating manga released today, Shima Shinya. You might be wondering to yourself, wait, who is Shima Shinya? Well, let's start with a brief look at their bibliography to get you up to speed with this mangaka. Alright, it's time to talk about the bibliography of Shima Shinya. So, there's quite a few works, so let's get started right now. We have ourselves the first work, Light and Specks, releasing in April of 2018. After that, we have the first fully published story series. This is Lost Lad London. There are 3 volumes, originally releasing in December 2019 to May 2021, and we have all 3 volumes in English through Yen Press. Coming after that, we have the story Uchu no Manaka no Tonari, which originally released in June 2021. And after that, we have ourselves the next big series, Glitch. This is volume 1. We have up to volume 4, but the series is finished and complete in Japan from July 12th, 2021, all the way up until June 12th, 2023. After Glitch, we have a couple of short stories, Good Morning Ladies in January of 2022, Man on the Shore in April 2022, Gutsy Gritty Girl, releasing in July 22, and this is actually a short story collection combined. It contains Good Morning Ladies, Man on the Shore, Uchu no Manaka no Tonari, Light and Specks, as well as the namesake, Gutsy Gritty Girl, and Kibitan no Kichan, originally releasing in July 2022. After that, we have ourselves Daddy Steady Go, releasing from September 2022 to May 2024, so this one actually just recently finished out. After Daddy Steady Go, we have the currently releasing series Void number 9, with the title also 9 Banmen no Utsuro, releasing from July 2023 to present, so currently releasing in Japan. In terms of writing credits and other things, we have ourselves Star Wars, The High Republic, The Edge of Balance. They've been working on this for a while now, but it originally released in September 2021, and there are a few volumes out. They work on this series with Justina Ireland and other writers as well. And last but not least, they have a story featured in Betwixt, a horror manga anthology, and that is called The Window, which I have bookmarked here. And this story, in this series, whatever you want to call it, originally released in October 2023. So they have, quite the wide range of series here. I will just show them again. Even though they are fairly new to the manga scene, their body of work is already quite diverse in terms of its settings, characters, and themes. Their art style remains mostly consistent throughout all of their work, featuring a distinct style that is not very comparable to their contemporaries. Shima Shinya's art style is definitely unconventional, but their intelligent use of abstract art concepts as well as creating complex and diverse stories make them one of the most intriguing mangaka working today. I will be using Lost Lad London and Glitch for any examples throughout this video, since they are currently the only full series we have in English that I can pull from. I got the chance to ask a few questions of Shima Shinya about their tools and inspiration. They told me that they are inspired by live-action films and dramas, but really they are inspired by everything that they see, hear, and feel. Looking at their body of work, this totally makes sense. They've already dabbled in the murder mystery, sci-fi, slice of life, and supernatural horror genres, and their paneling and storytelling leans heavily into cinematic tendencies, which makes for a smooth and easy read through their stories. These concrete ideas mix perfectly with the abstract ideas of the character designs and backgrounds. Whenever a character has movement with their hands and bodies, there tends to be a flexibility that is not seen in real life. Characters will have inflated hands, large fists, pointed fingers with little to no line art. These loose and free designs actually work in a magnificent way. The brain begins to fill in the sections that may appear to be missing, and the designs and look and feel correct within the story. The backgrounds lean into this design philosophy as well. When we take a look at this particular panel, there are bits and pieces of what people would consider traditional line art, but Shima Shinya uses large shapes and heavy blocks of black and gray to illustrate a train coming towards the reader. Your brain has enough information to fill in that the scene is inside of the London Underground without the need to have a super realistic depiction of said train station. I think this panel truly illustrates the mastery that Shima Shinya has in creating a strong visual style that is still easy to read and understand. Continuing on with Shima Shinya's abstract and fascinating art style, we come to her use of surreal art in order to capture a variety of ideas and concepts in just a few drawings. A lot of these invoke a sense of looking at a movie poster, which aligns with Shima Shinya's love for live-action films. Whether it is to create a sense of tension in the reader or to conjure an intense emotion, these surreal scenes fit perfectly within the framework of Shima Shinya's art and storytelling. They don't throw the reader off or slow the pacing, but instead help transition between story beats in a very fluid way. We've talked at length about her art style, but what makes Shima Shinya's storytelling so engaging? What fascinates me most is the mix of implicit and explicit storytelling that they put in each of their stories. Both Lost Side London and Glitch have big mysteries at the center of their plots. As we read through them, we get to slowly learn about the mystery through conversations between characters, the explicit storytelling, and through the panels and backgrounds, the implicit storytelling. Feels like I'm really reading a wonderfully crafted mystery novel where I'm always itching to know what happens next. In terms of the diversity, I love seeing how they incorporate characters of different backgrounds, genders, and sexualities without using stereotypes. Two main characters of Lost Side London, Al Adley and Detective Ellis, are both people of color and illustrate the diversity of London's population without heavily relying on their stereotypes of their backgrounds. Glitch features a non-binary character as the second main character. I believe that these kinds of characters are super important in entertainment media because people deserve to have characters who look and identify like them. Characters who feel genuine and really feel like that they aren't made of racist stereotypes or biases. Shima Shinya has done a phenomenal job in creating many different characters that anyone can love. All in all, Shima Shinya's manga are a beautiful example of gorgeous art and storytelling that does not follow the traditional stylings of popular manga. Their incredible use of shape and composition helped to create some of the most interesting designs and compositions I have ever seen in manga, and I am super excited to see what they have coming next. Alright, so this final section here, I'm going to talk about some of the other interview questions that I did not mention during the essay portion of this video that I actually got to ask Shima Shinya. I thank them so much for providing answers and for being pretty quick considering they're on completely different time zones, so thank you so much. It really means a lot. So, one of the questions I did ask him was when and how did you learn how to draw, and did you always want to be a manga artist / writer? And they answered, drawing has always been my hobby since I was a kid, but I started to take it more seriously when I was in uni, I think. However, I didn't imagine I would end up being a manga artist. I was just lucky. My editor found me on Twitter posting fan art and asked me if I could make manga, so I said yes, even though I wasn't sure because I needed a job. And then, my last question that I asked was, what tools do you typically use for drawing manga? And they told me I use Photoshop, a MacBook, and a Wacom tablet. And that is going to be it on why I love Shima Shinya's new work, all of their work, and why I happen to think that they're one of the best mangaka currently releasing stuff as of now. Definitely give their work a shot. I really love Lost Lad London, and I've been loving Glitch. Both of those are out in English through Yen Press, so you can get those volumes. Go check them out, and let me know how you feel about them in the comments below. I really hope that Yen Press picks up their other work as well. It'd be really cool to get Void number 9 in English, and also those short story collections. I think Gutsy Gritty Girl would be really cool, as well as Daddy Steady Go. It would be super cool. I actually just picked this up as of the time of this recording, so I actually picked up both of them, so really happy to have them. I wasn't able to get Gutsy Gritty Girl. It's been 2 years since it released, so it's a little bit harder to find, and yeah, definitely had just thought about this video like within the past couple months. I've always wanted to do kind of like a manga retrospective on a mangaka, and I think Shima Shinya was a great place to start. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about this video, how you feel about the style of video. I don't typically do these fully edited kind of videos because they take a lot of time and they're just not really my style. I have a hard time with scripts, but I totally wrote out this whole script because I wanted to give the credit where credit is due, because Shima Shinya is a remarkable artist, a fantastic writer, and I've just been loving their works quite a bit. So I felt like with the amount of time and effort that they put into their manga, I wanted to put the time and effort into this video in order to make it as good as possible. So let me know how you feel about it. I may or may not be doing more of these videos depending on how well it does, and just kind of the overall reception, because obviously these take a long time. But you know what to do. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. Those are all amazing things. Thank you so much for watching. You can join the membership as well if you want to get these videos a little bit early, and possibly get some videos just for members only. So yeah, look out for those as they release. And thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.